This is Dolynny TV, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another edition of Edmonton Oilers discussion here on the channel this fine Good Friday here in snowy April down here in southern Alberta. Yeah, I don't know how she's going up in Cold Lake, Edmonton, that area, but she's still snowing down here, let me tell you. That said, it wasn't snowing when we got a little bit of this news from yesterday, so I want to bring down a couple of things together because I simply cannot just sit here and read a 10-second press release for you and waste your time like that. So if I want to make a video, I'm at least going to give you a little bit of my afternoon, morning, whatever you want to call it. So, the Oilers, number one subject for today's video, making a financial contribution for COVID-19 support. Now, this is not the OEG, this is not Daryl Cates, this is not anyone except for the players making a $100,000 contribution to Oilers Entertainment Group to assist with COVID-19 support in the community. Now, I'll read you the press release, and it kind of leaves things open-ended because you'll hear it. Edmonton Oilers players have come together to contribute $100,000 to OEG, Oilers Entertainment Group, to assist with COVID-19 support in the community. The exact details on how these funds will be allocated are yet to be determined. That's the thing, right? Yet to be determined. So that's why I'm not doing a whole video on it. Is simply put, I have no clue where these funds are going. I'm not going to be able to tell you where. And if I can't answer that question, I simply can't do a 10-minute video on it, just said. So, we know COVID-19 has hit many people in our community and around the world, said Oilers Captain Connor McDavid. We felt it was important to pledge our support to the community during this difficult time. This is a small gesture, but we hope it can help those who are struggling. That's your news from Connor McDavid, getting things going. There is a view more button. But the view more button, you know what it says? It just gives you the social media link. So that's the news there. The Oilers players have donated $100,000 to the effort. So we'll see what comes of that. And I'm sure within the next day or two, probably on Monday, Tuesday, we'll have an interesting idea of where that money's going and what it's going towards. So the other news you need to know is Anton Slepyshev. Now, Igor Orenko, of course, a very famous Russian reporter at this point, right? Igor Orenko is the guy who broke the Bertasov news for Oilers fans way back when, that, Bertasov might be coming over on a PTO. Well, then all of a sudden he did, and then, well, Orenko breaks this news well on Slepyshev that he signed a 2-year extension with CSKA Moscow. Now, what you need to know about Slepyshev is I do have a couple of videos where you can find his stats, so I encourage you to do that. However, this past season was by far and above his best years. 25-year-old season. He'll be 26 in about a month's time. Yeah, that's how you say it. Guys, I'm out of practice. I don't talk enough during a day anymore. 54 games, 18 goals, 27 assists for Anton Slepyshev for a total of 45 points. 43 penalty minutes, so he was playing a lot more minutes, and that's why he was taking more penalties by the looks of it. A plus 28, so I mean, usually we don't talk about minus 10, minus 15, and plus 15, plus 10, but suddenly you start trending towards that plus 20, minus 20 territory, and we got to start taking a look at that plus minus category. And he had 5 points in 4 playoff games before the KHL suspended operations, or was it CSK was put out? I'm not sure. 100% not following the Russian playoffs. All right, I was a little geared towards what was going on in Edmonton. So that's your news on Anton Slepyshev. However, there is an extra detail, and that was pointed out yesterday by Cap Friendly. A 2-year contract extension with CSKA Moscow, which I noted here with that birthday thing. That's what's coming up. That Anton Slepyshev will be 28 years old when his new deal expires. Here's the thing. The Oilers only have his rights till his 27th birthday. So, if he's 28 by the time the deal expires, it's game over for the Oilers' rights. At that time, the Oilers will have already lost Slepyshev's exclusive signing rights, making him a UFA. able to sign with any club he chooses. So there you go. That's the news on Slepyshev, right? Is all of a sudden, ladies and gentlemen, the Oilers have lost one of those guys that went overseas. And probably something we had probably come to terms with before all this excitement, Ken Holland coming in, but just is what it is, right? And now the next attention, I mean, Bogdan Yakupov's one of those guys that we might talk about this year or next year. I'm not too sure when his birthday falls, but we can check Cap Friendly quickly if you want. I can hold on for a second here and give you some extra stupid stats to chew on and see what ends up coming out of it. So give me a second here. Oilers, there we go. Let's go talk about them and their reserve list. And reserve list is right there. And so Bogdan Yakupov will be a UFA on his 27th birthday in 2021. And his 27th birthday is October 4th, 2021. So that's the interesting part for him is we have a little bit longer to sign Yakupov than we did Slepyshev. So that's good news for us, but it'll be interesting to see what happens there. Hopefully the attention doesn't shift to that because again, I think the Slepyshev stuff was a lot of false hope for us. Quite honestly, right? It was good news in dark times, but then ended up being false hope, and that kind of crushes you in this situation, right? So that's okay though. We'll move on. We'll get the job done. We'll keep going. And we'll see who comes next, right? Obviously, as much as I can talk about Yakupov, I'm avoiding the elephant in the room in Jesse Puljujärvi because we gotta get some news at some point here about him so as we can actually have a video discussion on him again because I think we all need to figure out what's going on with Jesse. Guys, I'm Tyson. This is Dolynny TV. I will catch you in the next one.